Okay, so let's go around, starting with Agent Voss, and read the dream journals. These dream journals are part of company policy. It is a way for the company to check your mission logs to make sure that the agents are not unintentionally influencing the missions. The members of your team do not have access to this information, so this is kind of like meta knowledge.
Oh, okay.
You are speaking directly to a member of Mythography, which is a section of the company that overlooks all the files.
Hi, security clearance.
Yeah.
How about that?
So, Agent Voss, if you want to go ahead and read us your dream journal.
I'm on a beach with clear blue waters and fruity drinks, alcoholic drinks. And on the beach and throughout the beach are sexy women. Some with, some without swimwear. They desire me, and I desire them. But I must maintain an air of professionalism because I am now an agent.
Okay.
Definitely.
Repression is all part of the job.
We pride ourselves on having the most repressed agents on the team. There's no way that would ever backfire. Okay, Agent Dexter.
I spent too much time analyzing the subway car. It looked like a house. Weird. But then the doors closed and the train started off into the tunnel. Shaken from my daze, I jumped onto the track and started running after it. Someone appeared at the back of the car. "You'll have to run for 100 miles an hour if you want to catch it," she called to me. That didn't seem so bad. "Okay," I replied. But of course, the train was gaining speed and was soon out of sight. Realizing it was hopeless, I slowed to a comfortable pace and looked around. There were quite a few people. An underground city. The citizens looked a bit rough. They were in some kind of war. Amongst the people, I met and fell in love with a woman carrying an infant. Together, we were able to escape the underground labyrinth, and in the sunlight, I discovered that her beautiful blue eyes were blind. The three of us boarded a small raft and traveled down a wide river through the majestic open territory of New Zealand.
Hey.
Wow.
Actual dream.
Oh, I was like, that sounds
Even better.
exactly like a dream.
You all wouldn't want to hear my actual dreams, so.
Okay, Agent Tyler.
I'm interrogating a known computer hacker and Bitcoin thief. He's been stealing coin to share among his family from seemingly random corporations, but he's worked for each of them exactly one day. While I'm questioning him, his handcuffs vanish and he leaves, and I'm unable to follow him as though I'm frozen in time.
Also a dream. Good solid dreams. Or we're all stable. We all pass.
Go give it time.
Good chaotic dream.
And actually, Agent Tyler, roll a d6 for me. A 5 or a 6 gives a special result.
No, it's a 4.
Okay. All right. Agent Tinker.
I dreamt about blood magic last night. I was naked on the floor and someone was cutting me all over with
There
tiny
we
nicks.
go.
I clung to her through the pain. My wife was there along with a group of people watching. The knife was coated with lavender oil. A blessing. As she was doing it, she called me her apprentice or successor high priestess. Someone else was there and tried to cast a spell during the trials to find out the secret of my life, but it overwhelmed her. Others had to go to her when she collapsed, and I said, "You can ask me anything you want. You don't need a spell." But she said she was trying to do it this way, so I didn't have to constantly make the trip back and forth between our realities. It seemed like she was trying to guilt me into coming to see her specifically. My wife refused quietly for me.
Okay.
Doug's just like, the fuck?
That's because I told him that was an actual dream.
The thing about the like normative.
Yeah, oh, it would just, it's veering off now.
Okay. Agent Schreiber.
I had nothing ready for this, so
Oh, that's
off the
fine.
top of my head,
You're on a beach with women.
walking down a beach,
On a
tropical
white
island,
stallion.
beautiful place, very relaxing. And then suddenly Cthulhu bursts out of the ocean and starts screaming, "Stop going pee-pee in my ocean!"
Oh, that
And I woke up.
Cthulhu! As I pee in the ocean.
Of course. I run out to the water to pee in the ocean and I get eaten.
Here are hundreds of millions of fish are peeing on you every day.
It's actually where I got the idea, because Cthulhu behind you.
That's my boy.
Okay, and Agent
Oh my
Zoe.
god, we should bring your Cthulhu and show him next time.
Midwinter. I wake up to the smell of pancakes. Sarah must have let herself in. I smile as I roll out of bed and stretch. My feet are cold, but I'm too eager to see her to look for my house shoes. "Mornin', handsome," she grins over her shoulder and nearly flips a pancake onto the floor as I stumble towards the carafe. "Coffee's hot." I pull down a mug. I'm surprised Turbo isn't here begging. I tuck my thumb through the handle and hide a wince. The ceramic is piping hot. Sarah must have just transferred the coffee from the pot. "I haven't seen him since I came in," she says, plating up the final pancake. Shrugging, I take a cautious sip from my mug. Turbo's getting on. The coffee's cold. I frown and look up. The back door is open. This morning pancakes thing is making me think of Gilmore Girls. I've been binge watching it for a while now.
I always get the Gilmore Girls and the Golden Girls mixed up.
Oh.
I don't know how. One's good and one's okay.
I'm honestly, I'm not familiar with the Gilmore Girls. I have no clue.
Good. Keep it that way.
It's currently on Netflix, but I think soon to go away. So
As
I
it
wanted
is
to get it
tradition.
all binged before it goes away. I didn't watch it when it was on and popular, so.
So catching up with it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I've heard the name, but
I needed like a feel-good show.
Yes.
You know all those people who are like, I liked it when before it was cool. I liked it after it was cool.
Yep.
Same. I was the same with Grey's Anatomy too. I know it's still running, but I didn't start watching until several seasons in.